All right, so Autumn naturally has a little bit of a shadow, just kind of like the way that her skin is underneath her eyes. So I didn't put any shadow underneath her eye. And typically, like if you do shadow under the eye, you don't want it to be a lot. You want it to be just a tiny, tiny amount just to give it some definition. So I don't need to do that on Autumn, just because that's the way that her eye is. But if you have a child who has very bright under eyes and it's just like all the same color skin, then you probably do need to add a little bit of this kind of second darkest shade with a really skinny brush. And you need to go in and just kind of wiggle it back and forth, right? So I don't have a really good brush. Oh, I'm just kidding. One second. So find a super skinny brush, okay? So I would use one like this. So it's pretty skinny, pretty small. Looks like this, skinny, small. And I would take just a little bit of that color and I would just go underneath her eye, okay? So I'll do that, but we don't need to do that. For her. So again, if you have a kid who doesn't need this step, which probably most kids do need this step. It just so happens that Autumn doesn't really. Okay? And you're just getting as close to those lashes as you can and just kind of giving that under eye area a little bit more definition. Okay? So that's it for the lower lash shadow.